remembering that I'm a senior, to ask me where I'm going to college next year. Edgemont is where people are treated equally. If you're an all-state wrestling champion, or if you're a math whiz, an actor, or a model UN delegate, people respect you and demand your respect. After a while, it stops mattering who you're friends with, or if you're a junior or an 8th grader. As a student body, we are one. Edgemont is where I've made the best friends in my life, whether we met in 3rd grade, in a 7th grade art classroom, my junior year in the musical, or in these last few months playing Super Smash Bros. In the senior lounge. Edgemont is where I have been supported by the most caring and amazing people I am blessed to have, my parents. From those 4-hour concerts they voluntarily came to acceptances and rejections from colleges, they've been my cheerleaders. From the Edgemont rec and Little League matches, to driving me to prom, SATs, and otherwise making sure that I couldn't possibly complain about not having a car, they've been my chauffeurs. And for my whole life, they have and always will be the reason I'm here, so I want to thank them and all the parents here from the bottom of all of our hearts and let them know how much we love them. Edgemont is where I have met some really amazing people. A crazy Indian drummer who can and does make everyone in his direct vicinity laugh, and who has befriended almost everyone on this campus. A math genius with whom I've shared gummy sharks and to whom I've lost almost every competition, from ping pong to chess, except weightlifting. A girl who is the shortest person I know, who somehow seems taller than everyone in the room because of her maturity and inner strength. And a tall, skinny, unassuming kid who started doing magic tricks and ended up becoming one of the most famous, kind, respected kids in school, and someone I consider a lifelong friend and role model, to name a few. Edgemont is where I have been mentored by some of the most amazing adults I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. A new French teacher who noticed that the academic challenge team was, once again, without an advisor, and volunteered. An English teacher who, when faced with the challenge of making 2 AP English classes one, decided to cram the resulting class with as many kids as he could, despite the additional work. A physics teacher who fractured her arm a week before the AP, but who was up in a day or two helping us review. A calculus teacher who managed to make 8th period math one of the most funny classes of the day with their humor. And a band teacher who stayed late after school just to accommodate an interested student who wanted to learn how to play the trombone so he could play in jazz band. All with the most patience, goodwill, and dedication that I have ever seen in anyone, just for the joy of teaching kids what he loved to do. Thank you all for your wisdom. Finally, and most importantly, Edgemont is where I call my home. From my time in Sealy Place, where I cried like a baby when it was my turn to give the DARE graduation speech, to now, as I'm speaking to you, Edgemont has been my home, and it has changed me. I know the same is true for every single one of my classmates, whether they have been here since they were born or just arrived this year. Edgemont has become such a big part of who we are. We are Edgemont. And so to answer the question, where is Edgemont? I offer my opinion. Edgemont is wherever we are, and so, soon, Edgemont will be everywhere.